boy. Well, I don't know what it is, man. I'm just sitting here and I'm just kind of like contemplating, trying to figure out, uh, really trying to make some of this situation, man. I got a lot of stuff going on. Uh, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm just sitting here really trying to negotiate within my mind, bro, because I'm just sitting here, man, and reflecting back before President Donald Trump won this election, man, throughout all the rallies, all of the trials and tribulations that President Donald Trump had to overcome. I mean, it was one that we'll never forget, man. I'm talking about President Donald Trump was subjected to a whole lot of BS, man, a whole lot of stuff. We talking about accusations of, having sex with a porn star. We talking about stealing money. Uh, we talking about, felonies. We talking about assassination attempt on his life, not one, not two, but three. Man. And I'm just trying to make some sense of it, right? I'm trying to figure out, when are we gonna think about taking that first step into trying to balance this thing out where it work for both sides. Because right now the Democrats they just losing so bad, man, to where as though they reaching out for other countries, like Russia in particular, Vladimir Putin, to help assist them on the low, bro. It's that bad. Hypothetical speaking, but it's that bad for the Democrats, man. And like I said, I was feeling remorseful for them people, man. I was displaying a little compassion, trying to be compassionate. Because sometimes, a person feelings is, it's one of those situations where, emotions can make you cry sometime. And so, I just want to be one of those type of individuals, man, that try to be even and balanced, not be biased and towards in particular group, people, persons, or things, right? But what's going on now, man, this is like a whole circus ride, bro. This don't make no sense for Senator Lindsey Graham over South Carolina to be doing the things he's doing right now, man. As y'all guys know, I did a video yesterday. Lindsey Graham said that former President Barack Obama would not be prosecuted, but he will be investigated. And he was being investigated for allegations in regard to the co-conspiracy and co-conspiring in the 2016 election with Vladimir Putin, the Russia over in the president over in Russia. And I was saying, like, why not prosecute it but investigate it? What's the purpose of the investigation if we already have genuine material facts to place Obama actually doing what he was being accused of? That what kind of threw me for a loop. That, I ain't gonna lie, that threw me for a loop, right? And I'm like, okay, why do we need to investigate something that we already have proof? President Donald Trump done already, put the proof out there. So now Senator Lindsey Graham comes back and say now Barack Obama will not only be prosecuted, but he will not be further investigated because of how did they say it? Untruthful allegations. That's the terminology they use. Untruthful allegations, man. And I'm sitting here just pondering, right? I'm sitting here to myself wondering, what is it gonna take for these folks to get up off of President Trump and let him do what he do? I mean, enough is enough, man. I don't know about y'all, man, but I'm feeling sorry for my president that in despite of all the hard work that he's putting in to make America great again, being the president, the man is not respected amongst his own peers, amongst his own people. Now, those other countries out there, they feeling those tariffs right now. They know Donald Trump is back. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, at the end of the day, I got time for the ignorant stuff. At the end of the day, with that being said, I truly, strongly believe that at some point, we're gonna have to come to a head. And American people, the one that dislike President Donald Trump, what's going on? The ones that hate Donald Trump, they just gonna have to simply accept it. Because there's no way, man. Lindsey Graham, the senator of South Carolina, is now saying that Barack Obama, not only will he not be prosecuted, but he will not be investigated for his tampering, conspiring with Vladimir Putin, president over Russia back in 2016, the election, man. So y'all want to know how crooked, sleepy Joe Biden won that election? Get with Obama and Vladimir Putin, and they can tell y'all how it went down. But it's all good, though, because, you know, one thing I can say, right? A lot of people saying Trump may not be able to run for a third term, and that could be true. But one thing he can do is go for vice president. If J.D. Vance win the election, which I think he would, Donald Trump could become the vice president and still be a part of this whole entire thing, because we're gonna need this, man. Guys, I'm telling y'all, the Democrats, man, they got some tricks up their sleeves, bro. When I tell y'all these people got some shit going on, they got some stuff going on, man. And it's gonna get ugly. I hate to say it. Booyah. You already know what time it is. But like I said, it's gonna get ugly, bro. It's gonna get ugly. It's gonna be a lot of frustration, a lot of agitation. It's a lot of stuff gonna come behind this current situation, because y'all don't understand. When people say Trump and the Jeffrey Epstein situation, when they bring that up and about, y'all don't realize, right? I'm gonna tell you what y'all don't realize. Bill Clinton took 27 trips out to Jeffrey Epstein Island with Monica Lewinsky, the same one that gave him brain in the Oval's office on the East Wing side, right? So yeah. So not only that, for whatever reasons, Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton, they divorced. They just all of a sudden divorced a couple of months ago. After all these years, these two scammers been together, they decide to part ways. And quite naturally, I'm gonna tell you why they depart ways. But I'm not gonna tell you right now. We're gonna get into that part. What I also would say is this here. Let me turn a little AC on in here, man, because it's hot in this damn truck, man. It's hot. So what I will say is this right here. At some point, Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, and Kamala Harris, they're gonna have to come clean with the people. Because I truly do believe that all of them have something to do with that Jeffrey Epstein case. Senator Lindsey Graham over South Carolina alerted me when he said, oh, not only will Obama not be prosecuted, but he will no longer be investigated. What about Donald Trump? What about Donald Trump when they had all them charges, them 41 bogus behind felonies piled up on Donald Trump? They didn't investigate Trump. They prosecuted him automatically. You see what I'm saying? Donald Trump was automatically prosecuted. He was never investigated. He was prosecuted off the gate. What makes him different from Barack Obama? If we got proof, if we have genuine material facts that Obama criminally conspired with Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia, to scheme on the election in 2016, why is he not prosecuted? My thing is, we need to make sure President Donald Trump stays safe for the 4 years in office, man, because I got a funny feeling, man, these people they conspiring to take him out, man. Whether it's physically or out of the White House. Treason, or so they trying to do something to get Donald Trump out the way. They trying to silence the president, man. Now you got people saying Trump involved with the Jeffrey Epstein files. Case, the sex trafficking. Trump already requested that they release the files to the public. They failed to do that. That's number one. Number two, Senator Lindsey Graham over South Carolina. All of a sudden, he came into the picture, trying to defend and aid Barack Obama, but never done so with Donald Trump. When we had proof that all the charges that was thrown on Donald Trump was a bunch of BS. But nobody entertained it. Nobody paid it no attention. Nobody paid it no mind. They was like, you know what? F it. You know what I'm saying? But it goes to show, and I'm going to keep it 1,000 with you, right? It goes to show, man, that at some point and at the end of the day, whether we want to accept it or not, whether we want to rationalize with itself or not, it's not going to change the fact that there are a lot of people involved in the Jeffrey Epstein sex trafficking that's still currently active on the Democrat side and the past presidents. Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, I truly believe they have some involvements. Hillary Clinton, she knows something. She knows something. She just divorced Bill Clinton. They just got divorced, bro. Y'all heard about that? Why did they divorce 4 months ago? It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's just life, though. That's just life. It is what it is. And I would like to take the time out, right? I would like to take the time out for whatever reasons. I would like to take the time out to actually say to y'all guys that the Democrats are going through some bad things, man. Y'all going through some things. I'm gonna be honest with you. I see it. Out of all people, if don't nobody else see it, I see it. If nobody else see it, I see it. But all I want y'all to do is understand one thing, bro. Just one thing. President Donald Trump is not the enemy. He's not the aggressor. You know, he's aggressive, but he's aggressive in towards other countries that's trying to become a threat to the United States of America. That's right, Oscar. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all I want people to know is that I ain't making this shit up. I'm not making it up, period. I'm just telling y'all what's going on. That's all I'm saying. Jeffrey Epstein, if he was still alive, and I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think he did. I don't think he did. That's just my personal belief. You ain't got to agree with me. I don't think the man did. I think he's somewhere living on an island, still doing what Jeffrey was doing when he was over here in America. See, y'all got to understand, man, these people play a lot of games. Man, that man had money, bro. That man had enough money to make the world turn around 4 times and some more. So y'all got to understand. Keep everybody from up under the radar, right? From up under the radar. We got to figure out a way to keep it like that. So we're going to let Jeffrey Epstein go. We're going to let him go. We're going to let him go out on the secret plane or whatever, take him wherever he want to take him, dump him off, you know, with his money, with his assets or whatever, and boom. Because you got to think about it, bro. There's a lot of people that was in that White House in the past that was a part of that sex trafficking with them kids with Jeffrey Epstein. And you got current peoples outside the White House in the music industry and all. Man, the shit is deeper than rap, bro. Well, it runs deeper than rap. But what I will say is this here. Senator Lindsey Graham, we watching you. We got our eyes on you. Because, see, make no mistakes, they down here in South Carolina killing people left and right with that death penalty. Taking them out. Last year, they killed Freddie Owens. A brother from Greenville, South Carolina, was innocent. His co-defendant, Stephen Gold, wrote a statement, said he lied on Freddie. That he wasn't the one that killed Miss Grace. May her soul rest in peace. But just because he was a black man, just because he was a Muslim, just because, you know, he didn't take BS They took him out. They got rid of him. And that's not being racist, because guess what? There's 2 white guys they just took out that had low IQs and mental ill issues or whatever. That's what the state of South Carolina is known for. Giving people the death penalty and taking them out. And this damn governor of South Carolina, he ain't nothing. He's straight trash. I know it's Epstein, man. I know that. I know it's I know that. You ain't got to tell me all of that. I appreciate you though, but that's what it is. Thank you very much. See, I got to deal with clowns early this morning, man. I hate to do it. You know what? I'm not even going to worry about y'all, man. Anyway, back to what I was saying, right? At the end of the day, y'all got to understand, right? Y'all got to understand something. If I sat here and disregard, listen at this part right here. If I sat here and allow myself to disregard all that's going on, all that's transpiring, all that's taking place. Like for a prime example, Barack Obama, when he was in office his last term, he passed a law, a bill, saying that men can marry men. Men can marry men. Not only that, men can participate in women's sports. Not only that, men can live and sleep within the same dormitories or institutions with women. Now, I'm just saying, this is a Democrat now. This is not a Republican passing no BS like that. These are Democrats. Then you had Kamala Harris and Cricket Joe Biden to come along behind and say, you know what? We approve of that. Not only do we approve of that, what we also gonna do, we gonna raise the money, we gonna fund the money so these guys can have sex changes while they incarcerated. So when they come home, they can be women. Let me tell you something. All right, Aaron, let me tell you something. Let me put you up on game. And this real spiel, right? It don't matter how much money you spend, right? You can spend $1 billion on your surgery. Guess what? You can't spit a baby out. That's number one. Number two, them big thick ass veins in the back of your hand ain't going nowhere. That Adam's apple ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, these Democrats, what they're trying to do is pollute our communities with this homosexuality. See, they engage and indulge in stuff like that. You know, trading each other wives out, you know, sleeping around with each other. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no telling what went down in that White House when Obama was in there, when Bill Clinton was in there, when Cricket Joe Biden and Kamala Harris was in there. Ain't no telling what went down in that Oval Office, man. It was a whole lot of freaky stuff went down. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. Like, you ain't got to take nothing I say and run with it. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to keep it a beam. I'm going to let y'all know at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't always fun and games in that White House. It was some stuff going on. Then you got Hunter Biden that ain't nothing, but he's in the Oval Office making deals off his laptop computer with Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia. See, they talking about the Jeffrey Epstein files. Won't they get access to Hunter Biden's laptop computer and search through that and see what's in that? But they ain't gonna do it. And I'm gonna tell y'all why they're not gonna do it. You want me to tell y'all why they're not gonna do it? Because it's nothing pertaining to Donald J. Trump. There's nothing pertaining to Trump. As long as Trump's name is not on that document or associated to something, they ain't gonna talk about it too much. They'll let it slide through the crack. Look, we ain't wasting our time with that. No, we want DJT, Donald J. Trump. That's who we want. That's how they roll. But at the same time, the Democrats don't realize they putting themselves in a deeper hole. A deeper hole. You feel me? Doc Rich, man. Y'all go check out Doc Rich. Good friend of mine's. Good brother. Doc Rich be on it. I ain't even gonna lie. Doc Rich be on it. Sometimes, I get some pointers from Doc Rich. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a good brother. And he like me, a black man. We're not biased. We're not taking sides. We're not doing all of that. We just calling it like we see it. And that's what life is all about. That's what life is all about, bro. That's what it's all about. Accepting admonishment, taking it when it comes. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, man, a lot of people don't realize Donald Trump is going to pardon P. Diddy for one reason and one reason only. Donald Trump is going to pardon P. Diddy for one reason and one reason only. Do anybody have an idea as to why Trump is finna pardon P. Diddy before his sentencing phase? I mean, it don't take a rocket science to figure it out. It's not a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You feel me? So my thing is this right here. I love my black people. I love my black culture. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, let's stop blaming the white man for everything and take accountability and responsibility for the shit that we do to each other. That's all I'm saying. Because, see, when we start taking the initiative to reflect on that we are inflicting upon ourselves, we become better people, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all are just caught up in the triple stages of darkness, man. Deaf, dumb, and blind to the fact of what's going on around you. You allowing these two physical eyes right here to mislead you into the wrong direction. You got to utilize your third eye, which is your mind, because it's going to help you to see things for what it is versus what it appears to be. But I get it. I understand. That might have went over a few people's heads or whatever. I got that part. The file, Jeffrey Epstein files. Donald J. Trump then already said release him. Rod Young. Just for the record, right? They have a copy of the laptop. I know what? I'm going to tell you something. If they have copies of that laptop, why it's not for the public to see right now? Come on, man. Listen, guys, I'm going to tell y'all like this right here, and I ain't going to hold y'all, man. I know it's early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? It's early. It's 9 o'clock where I'm at. So I get that part. Y'all, it's too early. So I'm going to get off a live, man. I just want to come on here, man, and display my dissatisfaction with this stuff that Lindsey Graham, the senator of South Carolina, is trying to do. You went from we not prosecuting Obama, but we are going to investigate him, to now we're not going to prosecute him and we're not going to investigate him. That's just crazy, man. It don't make no sense. It literally really doesn't make any sense. And I'm going to tell y'all something. For the record, and I'm going to say this right here. Donald Trump, within the next 2 to 3 months, for everybody that participated in that Jeffrey Epstein sex trafficking, Donald Trump gonna have their ass prosecuted. Watch what I tell you. Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, Kamala Harris, they going down. Hunter Biden, he might have something to do with it too. Don't forget about the rest of them. Eddie Murphy. That's right, you heard me right. Eddie Murphy. They say Bobby Brown had something to do with it. Boy, they calling all kind of names. I'm just a messenger, though. I'm just a messenger, man. Don't quote me on that. I'm just telling you what's going on, man. What's being said. That's all. But I know a lot of people probably somewhere saying right now, saying, man, this nigga here lying, boy. Do I need to show y'all proof? I'm not going through all of that. You feel me? If you like the video, you give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, then fuck it. It is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and ask y'all to hit the like button no more. I'm done with all of that. Rod Young, I understand you good. You ain't got to subscribe, brother. Even if I'm right, don't subscribe to my channel. I don't want anybody to subscribe to my channel that unsubscribe. Period. Point blank. I don't want that. I don't want that. If y'all can't support me like y'all support these rappers out here that's putting all this bad information, influencing our kids to be gang bangers and kill people and shit like that, if y'all support people like that, I don't want you to support me. Period. I don't want you to subscribe to my channel. I don't care about that subscribe. Keep it. Take it to somebody else. Because that's what y'all doing. Y'all are part of that negative shit. Y'all want that negative lifestyle, bro. I'm not a part of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to come on my shit and teach kids how to become gang members or how to come kill people and all this and that. See, that's what y'all want to hear, bro. That's why a lot of y'all lost in the sauce, man. Y'all ain't conscious and aware. I don't care about what y'all say in the chat, about the support. I don't care about none of that. I come on here and I do my thing. I speak what I speak. I say what I say. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to be like nobody else. I don't try to sound like nobody else. Originality can't be duplicated. If you don't like my style of speaking or the way I articulate when I'm on here, then you ain't got to come to and watch my live stream. And you ain't got to subscribe to my channel. I don't give a damn about that either. Because it's people out there for every 5 people that unsubscribe to my channel, I'm going to pick up 30 more subscribers. What? Every time I end a live stream, I pick up 70 to 80 or more subscribers. It don't matter. Because there's people out there that appreciate people like me. That's straight up, you know what I'm saying? Ain't with the nonsense, the foolishness, ain't with all the negative stuff, shoot them up, bang, bang. I ain't with none of that shit, bro. That ain't my style, man. I'm talking about what's going on around us, trying to make America better for our kids again, for their futures, bro. Fuck all that other extra stuff that y'all want to hear. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, at the end of the day, Donald Trump is finna Eddie Murphy, Joe Biden, Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, Bobby Brown. It's a lot of more people's finna go down. Man, B, get out of my... Somebody, hey, man, get this guy B out of my shit, bro. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. I ain't got time for that, man. Come on. You know what I'm saying? It's just ignorant-ass black people, bro. Or it could be an ignorant-ass white person. Who knows? You feel what I'm saying? But I'm finna get off because, like I said, I'm not finna be forcing nobody no more to hit the like button for me. I'm done with that. And I give y'all my word on that. I'm done with that. I'm done with it. I'm not gonna sit here and, hey man, hit the like button, man, hit the like button. I come on one time. If you like the video, hit a like. If you don't like the video, don't give it a thumbs up. That's it. I'm gonna leave it at that, right? Because I know what's going on with me. I know what's going on with my platform. There are people out there that don't want to see me succeed. There are people out there that's fake reporting me to YouTube because I speak my mind. I don't hold nothing back. I don't cut no chases. See, y'all want me to be like these other YouTubers and podcasters, kiss ass and, oh, black man did. I'm not with none of that shit. Just like white folks do effed up stuff, black people do fucked up stuff too. It ain't no difference. It's a two-way street, bro. Yeah. It's a way to figure out. So with that being said, what I will say is this here, and I'm gonna let y'all go on this one, because I got a long day ahead of me. I got business to take care of. I ain't got time to be playing on here like this here. Bobby and Eddie were the island. So, listen, man. Y'all don't get it. Y'all just don't understand, man. That celebrity status stuff don't mean nothing, bro. I done been around celebrities. Most recently, they ain't nobody but regular people with a couple of dollars. Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein is not dead. He's still alive. I look like Benny Siegel. Benny Siegel? Oh, okay. Appreciate that. Jeffrey Epstein is still alive. Now, do I think that Donald Trump name... Hold on, let me pause for a minute. Let me go back for a minute because I got to address something. I seen somebody came in my chat and said something about this big, beautiful bill that Donald Trump had passed into law and all of that, right? Let me tell y'all something. Don't knock this bill until you see it. Don't knock it until you see it, right? And the reason why I say don't knock it until you see it is because I don't myself personally, do I agree with all of that? No. I do not agree with everything in that big, beautiful bill. As a matter of fact, overall, I agree with about 85% of that big, beautiful bill, right? There's some things that he can take out of that bill, you know what I'm saying, and replace with something else to make it a full 100% complete. But overall, I agree with it. The tariffs that he's putting on Canada and all these other countries, Japan, I agree with all of that. Let me tell y'all something. And I'm gonna say it like this right here, and I ain't gonna hold you. Michaela, smile up. Where y'all finna go? Oh, Samaya, you could have stayed with me. I ain't know you was up. You gonna go? Samaya, you gonna go? I would say you could have stayed with me. I ain't going nowhere. Appreciate that. Huh? Sonya, you finna go? Where you going? What, in Trent? All right, I apologize for that, guys. What I'm saying is this right here, right? People have an issue with folk like me, right? And I don't know why. I don't know why people have an issue with people like me. Sometimes does it affect me or bother me that people, you know what I'm saying, try to handle me the way they handle me when I'm speaking the truth? Yeah, sometimes. Because I'm just trying to get people to understand. It's not about black or white, bro. Life is bigger than a color. I mean, I could go on and on and on and on, but I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, my president, right? My president, and which who I strongly support. I strongly support to the fullest, right? I'm gonna tell y'all something. And y'all can take it for what it's worth. You can believe it, or you don't have to believe it. That's on you. But what you will start doing from now on out, what y'all will start doing is stop disrespecting my president on live. Y'all gonna stop that. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm finna tell you why. I'm finna tell you why you finna do that. Right? Now I'm gonna see if there's some food in here for me to eat. Or you just cook for them. Let me tell y'all something. Let me share something with y'all. At the end of the day, no, that light is in the way. I'm trying to get from by the light. That's still too much light. Let's see if I can get over here and get from by the light. See? Can y'all see me better there? Appreciate that, man. I'm going to tell y'all something, right? I really strive hard, right? I strive hard as I possibly can to keep myself consistent with y'all guys and to, bring what I can bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't try to be like no other YouTuber. I just want to be myself, bro. I don't want to be like nobody else, right? But I'm interested in a podcast. That's what I want to do. I want to create a podcast. There's some things I got to figure out when it comes to that. Because I actually want to start connecting with other YouTubers out there. One in particular, well, two in particular, right? My man Willie D from the Ghetto Boys. That's one that I would like to connect with. Hassan Campbell. I would love to collaborate with Hassan Campbell. That's a good brother, right? I like him because he remind me of me. He speak his piece, he speak his mind. And that dude, Sean G, the podcast for Soul. Those are three brothers that I would love to connect with. DJ Academics, he's another good brother. Someone that I would love to, collab with. You know what I'm saying? And just to give y'all the heads up, man, give y'all a little insight and a little ism on the reason why I always ask y'all to hit the like buttons, you know what I'm saying, to kind of like, help me out, because that keeps me in the algorithm, bro. It pushes my content out there where people like Willie D and them can be like, you know what? This guy right here will make a great podcaster. He may just need some fine tuning here, or he may need a little training there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I wouldn't have a problem with that. You feel me? But sometimes you wonder, right? And I tell people this all the time, and I apologize for the inconvenience because I have changed subjects, but I'm sorry about that, right? I got to get this off my chest. So if y'all don't want to listen to it, you can just leave it live. It's okay, right? What I'm saying is this here, right? When I see people, there's one brother that's subscribed to my channel. This man got 383,000 subscribers, right? 383,000 subscribers. And he probably averaged 1,000 views per live stream. He may average 600 views on his long form videos. And I'm sitting here saying to myself, for this man to have all these subscribers, right? I'm gonna fix me some pancakes. For this man to have all these freaking subscribers, right? Why is this man not generating more views? Appreciate that, Pablo. Why is this man not generating more views than what he get? So basically, what I've realized is that people subscribe to people's channels, right? People like me, right? Put me some, show y'all what I'm doing, man. Trying to put me some pancakes together, right? People are subscribed to people like me, right? Not to support. They ain't here to support me. People subscribe to me because they want to see people like me fail, right? And I'm going to tell you the reason why I said that. The reason why, appreciate the super chat, brother. The reason why people want to see me fail is because I'm considered, quote unquote, a regular guy. A regular guy, I'm not a celebrity. So if you're not jumping on here showcasing Rolls Royces, the Lambos and the $2 million donks and all of that, people are not interested in your channel. They not interested in your content, right? And what I realize is that it's easy for me personally as a man to convert over and just start giving y'all that type of content. But what will make it fake and unreal on my end, right? One, I don't own a Lambo. Two, I don't own a Rolls Royce. Three, I don't have million dollar bust down watches and chains and shit like that. So I'll be faking with the people because I'll be showing y'all somebody else's shit. That's not what I'm on here for. I'm not on here because the old saying go, sometimes you got to fake it until you make it. No. That's crazy. You feel me? So with that being said, Big Daddy G, get out of my life, man. I'm on here talking some real shit and I got idiots like you. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I'm coming back. Because I'm not done, right? I'm really finna ask y'all a serious question, right? I'm finna ask y'all a serious question. And I wanna see where the people really stand at with me. And it ain't got nothing to do with no cash outs. It ain't got nothing to do with that. Right? I'm gonna tell you what's going on. Out of 150 people on my live stream right now, how many of y'all really rock with me? Now, if you really rock with me, you really appreciate me, you enjoy my content, type the number 1 in the chat right now. Type the number 1 in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Put the number 1 in the chat right now if you really rock with me. I'm gonna see. There's not many, right? There's not many. Let me see. Okay, I see a couple of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 people out of 108 people out of 155 so far rock with me, right? That tells me a whole lot right there, right? So why people sit here and try to accuse YouTube of not sending them notification? It ain't YouTube. It's folks subscribing to your channel and not turning on your notification bells. So what I'm thinking about doing is selling my YouTube platform for $20,000 and just start all over. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking about doing. Because I have generated an audience that don't appreciate me because I tell the truth. And they always got something to say about me. Right? So, with that being said, again, I'm willing to sell my YouTube channel for $20,000. Yeah. So, if anybody would like to buy my channel, reach out to me. Yeah. Anybody. I'm about to sell it. Appreciate that, Tracy. And I'm going to start over. Too many haters, man. I can't grow like this on YouTube with all these haters. Appreciate that, Samantha. Appreciate that. Boy, that damn water hit different, boy. You hear me? Ooh, that shit hit different. Appreciate that, Steelers game. Appreciate that, Alan. That's right, Oscar. Hide his ass from the channel. Appreciate that. Y'all can best believe when I do go take my moderators with me to my new platform. I gotta switch up, man. Too much hate. You right, Tracy Shepard. You're absolutely right. You right. Somebody said the best thing. Oh, you said the best you can do is $20? Okay, I'll put my Cash App up. I'll put it up. I will put it up. Okay. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Oscar. You on their ass. You definitely on their ass. You ain't playing no game. Knock their motherfucking socks off. Clowns. Clowns. Oh, man. Tired, boy. Let me see if I get my other phone up. That's right, Mike. I'm in Oscar. That's right. Get on their ass. Don't hold no punches. Get on them. You ain't doing nothing wrong. I definitely appreciate you. And see, there's a lot of stuff that I wanted to talk about. But, you know, all the haters, I'm like, fuck it. I'm like, fuck it. If y'all gonna hate, I ain't gonna say shit. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not even gonna open my mouth. You feel me? What I'm talking about now, Stetson, your mama dick, your mama with a crackhead dick in her mouth. That part. Clown. All right, guys, I'm about to tap out, man. I get up with y'all. I thought somebody was sending me a Cash App. And that's why I put my Cash App up. Hold on for me. I'll be right back because I'm finna go. Appreciate that Cash App, baby. Good looking. You wanted to hear what I was talking about? I'll be back on. I'll definitely be back. I need to get out and do some work. I got some work I got to go do. Yeah, I got some work I got to go do, so I'll be back. I'll get up with y'all in a jiffy. Peace out.